Hey guys, it's Two Video Games or Adam, and welcome back to another one of my Fortnite top 5 videos. And yes, we're back doing another top 5. And prepare yourselves, guys. We are doing 5 things that just don't belong here in Fortnite. Now, I do want to quickly remind you guys about my monthly giveaway for June. I'll be giving away a total of 20,000 V-Bucks. You guys can enter on all of my Fortnite videos in the month of June. To enter, it's so simple. All you have to do is drop a like on today's video, subscribe to the channel, and let me guys know right now in the comment section below, what platform do you play Fortnite on? Is it PS4, Xbox One, or PC? And I'll be picking all the winners at the end of the month. So here in Fortnite, there have been a lot of really overpowered things.
Can't boost it.
The fact that that was something that was actually in the game and usable is absolutely insane. But today I'm going to focus on things that are overpowered but not overpowered, annoying but not annoying, and are still in the game, or just some things that really don't need to be here. They added in just because of here's new content. We didn't really even need it. So today, guys, 5 things that just don't belong in Fortnite. And let's go ahead and jump into the 5 spot. So starting things off here in the number 5 spot, I have a pretty heavy hitter, and that's the heavy shotgun. And that's why I have it here in the 5 spot, is because the heavy shotgun is a good gun. There's a lot of people out there who love to use the heavy shotgun. I'm sure a lot of you right now are like, how is this gun on this list? The heavy shotgun is an interesting weapon because it is good, but at the same time, why does it really have to be in Fortnite? Because in order to have the heavy shotgun, we had to lose the legendary semi-shotgun, which was so awesome. Like, that was an absolute gem. I want that thing back. And the thing is, it's weird because the blue semi-shotgun does more damage than the purple heavy shotgun. It really makes no sense. And the heavy shotgun is worse than the pump shotgun, even though there's an epic and a legendary version of it. I don't know. The heavy shotgun is cool. If I get it from a chest, awesome, but really, it's better just to use the pump shotgun. So when they first added in the heavy shotgun, they had to make a couple of changes to all the shotguns in Fortnite. They got rid of the white pump shotgun, and they added in a blue pump, which is a big positive in my opinion. And then they really kind of messed up the tac shotguns in my opinion. They had the white tac now instead of the beloved purple tac shotgun, and they replaced it with the epic and the legendary heavy shotgun. And like I just said, the blue semi shotgun, or the blue tac, does more damage than the purple heavy shotgun. So if you want a shotgun that does more damage than the tac, then you have the pump shotgun there for you. You don't need to have the heavy shotgun. Or they could have just kept the purple and added in a gold tac and added in the white tac as well. So then you have the tac shotgun going from white to gold. That would have been perfect. The heavy shotgun just doesn't need to be here in Fortnite. So coming in at the number 4 spot on today's list, we have the silenced SMG. And do you guys remember when the silenced SMG used to be good? Because I don't. The thing is, the silenced SMG was really never good. I feel like the SMGs surrounding it, though, were also not that good. Back when it was first added to Fortnite, all the SMGs were pretty bad, and you had 3. You had the silenced SMG, the tac SMG, and just the standard SMG. But the day that the standard SMG was removed from Fortnite and the tac SMG was buffed, that was the day that the silenced SMG died. The fact that the tactical SMG is now somewhat good, and dare I say, actually take it to the end of the game, and it actually might be helpful for you, that's insane. So the fact that the tac SMG is now decent and the silenced SMG stayed in the same spot, all of a sudden the tac SMG becomes so much more better than the silenced SMG, and that makes the silenced SMG just completely useless. There's never really a point when you're playing Fortnite where you think, man, I really want the silenced SMG. It's just overall a bad gun, and I'd rather have the regular SMG back in Fortnite over this thing. So coming in at the number 3 spot on today's list, we have the jetpack. And the jetpack is a bit of a sensitive subject here in Fortnite. Either you love it, you hate it, or you don't mind it. And the thing is about the jetpack is this is kind of opening the door to a new equipment type in Fortnite. So a jetpack is actually in the backpack category. So don't get the confused with back bling. This is like a equipment in game that's called a backpack, and they're gonna be adding in a lot more stuff in this category. So the jetpack is the first thing. I know they have another one that's gonna allow you to heal other players, and the third one, I don't know what it does, but the jetpack is kind of them testing it out to see how it goes. And the jetpack is, again, it's interesting. It's balanced, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying, it's kind of weird, and having jetpacks in the game like Fortnite is something that really doesn't make sense. Now, I must say that Epic Games did a very good job of balancing the jetpack here in Fortnite, because when this thing was first announced back in February that it was coming to Fortnite, people were absolutely outraged. People did not want to see jetpacks within Fortnite, so it was delayed a couple of months, and now we finally have it. And apparently it's a limited time item, but it's still in the game, and it doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon, especially since they're adding in more of those backpack items. But the jetpack is, it's balanced. It's not as OP as I thought it was going to be, but at the same time, it really does change the game. I mean, you run into somebody who is effective with this thing, it's kind of annoying having to shoot in the air, and it turns into this, you know, Call of Duty thing where it went from boots on the ground to all of a sudden flying in the air, and it just really doesn't belong here. So coming in at the number 2 spot on today's list, you guys know that sound in Fortnite. It's a very distinct sound that only death can make in Fortnite. I'm not talking about getting shot and dying and going back to the main menu. I'm talking about that sound when someone consumes a hop rock and they're bouncing around and you know you're dead. Okay, so maybe I was exaggerating just a bit, but hop rocks in this game, they are so incredibly annoying. And when you get killed by somebody who is using a hop rock, you just think to yourself, like, why is this in the game? Do hop rocks need to be here in Fortnite? If you're gonna have one thing in the game that allows you to jump around super high, just keep the jetpacks in the game and remove these hop rocks. And I think the hop rocks are kind of going away as we get closer to season 5 and the map is changing. I'm noticing that there's less hop rocks on the map, but man, hop rocks are so annoying. And do you guys ever run into those situations where you're nowhere near an area that has hop rocks or a crater that has these hop rocks, and all of a sudden you hear someone using these things, and you're thinking to yourself, like, how the heck did this guy get all the way over here where I am, and the nearest area that has a hop rocks is like across the map? It makes no sense. It happens to me all the time. Maybe I don't know all the locations, but oh my gosh, these hop rocks are so annoying, so frustrating, and please, Epic Games, remove them from the game. So coming in at the number 1 spot on today's list.
Wait till you see the. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, in the number 1 spot, we have the bouncer, and honestly, I just don't get this one. I don't know why this came back, because for those of you that don't know, when Fortnite Battle Royale had first come out, there was something very similar to the bouncer called the jump pad, and it looked exactly the same, except it had orange accents instead of the blue accents that the bouncer has, and it had the same features, right? No fall damage, and they took it out of the game, and all of a sudden, now it's back, except it's a little bit different. It takes up an entire square or an entire panel before it didn't, and now it's pretty much just a hop rock in the form of a jump pad, and I don't understand this move at all. I don't know why this came back in the game. If they wanted it in the game, why not just leave the jump pad? There's really no difference between this and the one we had before. So when they first removed the jump pad a long time ago, it's been so long now I don't even remember, they replaced it with the launch pad, and the launch pad is absolutely perfect. You get serious height, and on top of that you can deploy your glider and make some serious ground. And now we have this thing back, and again, it's identical. Like the last one, you took no fall damage either, and for this one, it's just saying, oh my gosh, no fall damage when we had this before. So this definitely deserves the #1 spot on my list. I don't know why it's back on Fortnite, and it really doesn't need to be here. So there we have it, guys. Those are 5 things that really just don't need to be here in Fortnite, and if these things were removed, we either wouldn't notice or wouldn't care, or it would make the playing experience so much better. But besides that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more Fortnite top 5 videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.